Hello guys, I'm Pratham Bawali and I decode how the world really works. So in this session we will be knowing why 90% of the drugs fails and why only few becomes billion-dollar medicine. This is a story of science, risk, money and survival. So here we go. The funnel is very not simple, but it is like 90% is the failure rate of the drug and over more than 100,000 molecules are tested, and in that only one drug get approved. The average cost for any drug, it takes more than $2 billion, and time is the main thing, and it takes over 10 to 15 years for one single drug approved. So the harsh reality is good science is not equals to medicine. Most drug candidates die long before reaching your hand. A molecule can be chemically perfect but biologically useless. And the formula for survival success requires more than just chemistry. It demands a perfect alignment of high efficacy, absolute safety, and strategic funding. Yeah. Scientific failure, the wrong target. This is the main reason. This is one of the main reason actually, where the target is wrong. The mechanism of the drug mismatches. If the biological hypothesis is flawed, the drug is doomed from day one. Choosing the wrong protein or pathway leads to no chemical benefits. For example, if we will see many Alzheimer's drug failed because targeted amyloid plaques, which may be a symptom, not the cause. Because of that, so many, because of this wrong targeting and um, choosing the wrong protein or pathway leads to a huge failure for the drug product. And then work in cell fails in humans. This is a very important topic. If you will know, in vitro is not equals to in vivo. Biological complexity runs prediction. Tumors, enzymes, immune system behave drastically different in a petri dish compared to a human body. When you will be doing a test in the lab, in a test tube, in a petri dish, or in anything, and if you will compare it with the human body, it is having huge difference. So many promising drugs die here silently, unable to bridge the translation gap because of this fails in humans. Safety and toxicity barriers, cardio risk, arthmesis, or heart damage are instant deal breakers. This is one of the main reason. Then liver toxicity, metabolic accumulation leading to organ failure, immunogenic, the body attack the drug, causing severe reactions. Then clinical trial, the great failure. It is a great failure. As you know, in phase one, the drug, the 100% of the drug potency will be there. The chances of survival will be there. And in phase two, the chances reduce drastically. The chances reduce 33%. One third of the survival rate decreases in this, in the second phase itself, and in third phase more, 25%. So design complexity and a statistical variation kill the results. One statistical failure will end every single thing till now whatever you have delivered. And now top expensive to sustain, the cash burn. Global trial requires numbers of patients. more than 2,000 patients across multiple countries. The operational costs are staggering. Many scientific sounds drugs die simply because the company ran out of money before they could prove the drug works. This is a huge problem because the clinical trial takes huge amount of money. Competitor has better drugs. This is one of the main reason. Like good is not enough. Just you are having a good drug doesn't mean you can scale the drug. If a new drug works but isn't significantly better than existing generic alternative insurance companies won't play for it. The superiority trap. Hospitals and doctors stick to what they know unless the outcome improvement is dramatic. This is like a me too drug often fail to gain market traction. Market size economy. The rare disease dilemmas. Developing a drug costs billions. If the patient's pool is too small, the company cannot recover the R&D investment. Without government incentive, the Orphan Drug Act, a treatment for rare condition would be economically impossible. Operation in this you can see operational description of rare disease, core definition of rare disease in this framework 2, framework 3. A common reference development by RDI in collaboration with the multi-stakeholders global panel of the rare disease expert to inform decision makers what disease are considered rare, how many persons are affected, why the rare disease population demands specific attention. This all things has to be discussed. Then failure of scale manufacturing. This is one of the biggest reason. Like a drug must be manufactured at million scale consistently. Impurity levels, stability issues, batch inconsistency. I am working in a pharmaceutical industry. The inconsistency of a batch we can see. There are a lot of procedures. There are a lot of procedure we have to go through, and if you will submit your drug, if you will do the regulatory submission, then after that queries will come. The queries are not at all simple. Change control has to be taken for for so many um things. Then you have to do the batch again, the API manufacturer, the drug designer, all the DMF holders, everything we have to see. So there's a lot of things to see. That it is one of the main reason. Then why billion drugs succeed? Why billion-dollar drugs succeed actually? They solve big problems. Big problems in the humankinds are like cancer, diabetes, heart disease. Big diseases is equals to big market is equals to billion-dollar outcome. This is the big problem. If the drug is having a billion-dollar um, promising capability, then only it can prove itself in the market. After coming through all these things, not just so clear dramatic results, undeniable evidences. Doctor don't switch unless results are shocking. Blockbusters drugs, double survival rate, rapid tumor regression, fewer side effects. This is the main thing that a drug can survive. So in this scene, you can see, if you want a clear vision on this meganingioma, glioma, pituitary glands, like all this are like few examples that I'm showing. The power of monopoly. 20 years exclusivity. So patients provide a limited window of zero competition. This exclusivity, sorry, This exclusivity allow for premium pricing to recoup the billion-dollar R&D cost. Once the patent expires, generic entry crashes the revenue. This legal protection is the engine of pharmaceutical industry. Insurance reimbursement approval, like this only happens in USA, for US market only. The gatekeepers, regulatory approval, FDA allows you to sell. Insurance approval allows people to buy. Market explosions, if major insurers agrees to cover the drug, the market explodes overnight. Without reimbursement, even a life-saving drug generates zero income. This is the harsh reality. Commercial strategy, adoption in the market. It is the main commercial strategy, that the medicine is science, but adoption is strategy. Success relies on three main things, that are cold endorsements, top doctor watching for the data, education, teaching physicians how to use it, global presence, dominating clinical conferences. These are the main commercial strategies that leads a drug to the success. Perfect timing trend. This is one of the main thing when demand curve rises. Example, mRNA, autoimmune. There are a lot of examples like mRNA, which is now leading, and a blockbuster born take place. In this curve, you can see the past and this dot where the immunotherapy boom. This is the perfect time when the future needs it. When the future your drug wanted, the drug, people wants your drug. This is a time, and you are launching your drug at a that particular time with the trend. You go with the trend, and there where a blockbuster is born. The divide, why drug fail versus succeed. So failure factors versus billion-dollar success factors. So wrong biological target, right diseases. In successful drugs will be having right disease space. Failure factors, toxicity and safety issues, strong safety profile, clinical endpoints, clear superiority. Small market, no funding, big unmet need, and farmer support will be there. So this is a very basic um thing between a why a drug fails and why a drug succeeds. The four battle of survivals. The successful drug isn't just science. It is a strategy, timing, time, and biological align. Scientific, clinical, financial, market, in all the aspects, it should be properly aligned, and it should go properly with everything. Then only a drug will be succeed. So this video is all about why 90% of the drugs fails. And yeah, thank you.